We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jeff Clark. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And the Steelers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's Warren. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His first touchdown of the new campaign. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
19 Tiger.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt.
The Seahawks.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Back north. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
That's good for us.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Second down, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third
All right, so
down.
anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third and long.
Yeah, live. 26, 58. See, Mike.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator, script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get to the 33. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Now it's Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Milroe's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Hey, take 26. Bring it.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Warren. He's to the 25. He's to the 45. Jaylen Warren. And he is gone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got ready. Ready. Cowboy in. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Milroe. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The All-Pro Cameron Hayward. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Company Ranger, Company Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. Open man, left side, he's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now Milroe on first down. This is caught 2. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday. Mike, we were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Inside. Hey, take 20. Green 18.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
58. Hey, 88. Flip it.
On play action, Rodgers. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And he's in! Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Ready? Yeah.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
79 Broncos.
Ready. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. To the goal line and in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Take 26.
A first down throw from Rodgers. To the left side and taken in by Smith. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Back north. 158. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
258.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
A carry here for Warren. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Steelers. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers tack on 1 more to their lead.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Seahawks 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight.
On first down, it's Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Dragon 6, 2. Panther 60, Panther 60. Pablo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
On second down, Milroe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now with Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third and 7.
Jump out!
From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Hey, 88, go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. That's taken in. Look at the big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will score again. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Okay,
9
ready?
at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a give to Pierce. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Pierce. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. Shaheed with the catch. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Seattle.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
Milroe's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
45-yard
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's third and 7.
26. Get out 300. 58.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
318. Teammate. Go little. Get him. 319.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a third and 10. Rodgers to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be from 47 yards. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 8, Dixie Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Michael Dixon to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Seattle.
go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back
The
here.
Steelers
It's a
take over
touchback,
first
and we'll
10
come out to the
at their own
20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319! Go to 50!
Now Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That one's caught by Smith. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Gain of 20.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and watch. It's this quarterback.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll run it right here with Warren. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3
Gain
yards.
of 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a
The
yard.
key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The 26. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Blue 58. Hey, Mike. Hey, take 26. Yeah, Liz.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
319.
Now Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Now this looks like a design run, and he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Steelers. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 Lions. Come on. Set. Cowboys, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now Milroe on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Milroe's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Blue 58.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
319.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.